Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 13th. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Easter to everybody. Welcome. We're going to get started here in just a few minutes. Val A, hello. Moon Honey, hello. Jackie, hello. Dad, hello. Who else is here? I can't see. Christina, hello. Huda, hello. Shared Sentience, hello. And other Jackie, J Moss. You're changing your name on me. Hello. Lorna, hello. Bobby, hello. Makisha, hello. And Jado, hello. Welcome. We're actually going to get this kick-started with a super top secret anonymous collective. So thank you to the anonymous person who wanted an early collective. So for all you early birds here, we're doing a collective right now. So for everyone here that's here right now, all you early birds, check this out. Also, if you're coming to this video not live, go down below. Obviously, all the timestamps will be below this video. For everyone here in the collective, we have the Seven of Swords and Ten of Swords. Yeah, this came up a bunch of times this week already for the weekly readings, needing to be honest with yourself about something that you know you need to let go of. So I feel like this could be needing to let go of something that we know we need to let go of, but maybe we don't want to with the Seven of Swords. That's like the feeling I get here. Seven of Swords is like a card of lying, cheating, stealing, but it's also a card that says like, this to me says that you know that you could be stepping into some sort of trap, or you know that something is a trap, and the Ten of Swords says like, don't have a tower moment, don't have a rock bottom situation come up because there's like something that you know you should avoid. So I would say if you feel like you should avoid something, you probably should. Like I said, this came up at least twice this week for the weekly reading. So definitely, something I would think about. Next, we have the Temperance card and the Ace of Cups. I feel like some of you are having to be patient for love. That also obviously came up in the weekly readings. It came up super hard for Gemini as well. So Gemini had a lot of stuff about potentially like experiencing delays in love. Gemini in particular had like long distance stuff coming up. So I'd say even if you're not a Gemini, even if you just are in a long distance relationship, obviously there could be delays, things that are preventing you from traveling, all this other stuff. Could also be just needing to be patient. Again, maybe you're not long distance, but maybe you can't see your partner or whatever. So I feel like for some of you, this could be saying that there are delays in love, but I feel like it's coming. Ace of Cups, ultimately happiness is here. Happiness is coming in for you. It's just going to take a little bit of time. I feel like Temperance comes up quite a bit now as well because things have obviously changed due to this whole virus situation in the first place. Temperance is just a card of changes. Ace of Cups is like, I feel like you're turning lemons into lemonade here with the Ace of Cups, like focusing on what you can do, focusing on kind of maybe even getting creative is what's popping into my head here. That says that you need to kind of, look at the positive side of things is what that's all I'd get there. Next, we have the Four of Cups and the Judgment card. I feel like some of you, to me, this says, I'm getting like a couple of things here. For some of you, this could be someone that left you who thought the grass was greener on the other side. They could be trying to come back. I would say no, for obvious reasons. For others, I feel like you are just hoping, it's like you're hoping to figure out what your inner calling is. For some of you, I feel you feel pulled in multiple directions with this Four of Cups. Not really what the Four of Cups means. But I feel like the Four of Cups can be a card of like manifesting options or things that you could do like in work, business, or even love. And it's like I feel like you just like want that thing that makes you feel the spark with this card right here, the Judgment card. The Judgment card isn't really a spark, but it is an inner calling. It kind of is. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're hoping for like the universe to give you some sort of answer. My problem is Neptune and Pisces. I keep talking about this. To me, Neptune and Pisces is like prove it right now. So to me, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like we can't get answers in advance, if that makes sense. It's like we just kind of have to take a risk and see what happens. So I feel like for some of you, that's what this is saying. But I feel like you'll be successful with that Judgment card. So love it. Thank you to the secret person. All right. Jesse, I answered. That I answered. I feel like I'm missing like 20 people here for some reason. Why is this not connecting? That is very strange. Let's see here. Let's try this again. All right. Why? Hold on one second, everybody. I gotta, for some reason, the super chats are not showing up. So, I'm gonna have to do this the good old fashioned way. And, all right. So let's do this. Hold on one second, everybody. Sorry, I knew the second the live stream did that thing again, which nobody knows what I'm talking about, obviously, because you can't see it. But where I have to click go live, for some reason it won't go live on its own like it normally does. So hold on, that's probably the issue that we're dealing with right now. But let me just try this once more. And all right. For some reason, people, I can't see the super chats, so great, wonderful. Let me see if I can see them here. Nope, I can't. So everybody, I'm gonna have to go back. Valet, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say I had storm damage to my house. Will I be satisfied with the the insurance company damage estimate? Hermit, the sun. Yeah, Val, I would say that you will be satisfied here. The Hermit could be like having to show them things, obviously, and all this other stuff. But the sun, definitely happiness. Seven of Cups, Hangman. Yeah, I would say yes. I mean, obviously, I feel like you will be experiencing certain delays that, we all probably have to deal with in times like this. But, I would say yes, I feel like you will be, overall, I feel like you will be satisfied with that right there. LEM, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, 1 week ago I asked about a Pisces for clarity, where this was going. And I lost it again. Damn it. All right. Ellie, hold on. What a disaster. Haven't heard from him ever since. Will I hear from him, and will it be good and patient? Yeah, I feel like it will, but I feel like patience. Star to me is a card of patience. Death card, like waiting for a change, probably just waiting for the situation to clear up in a lot of ways. So I would say yes, I feel like you will be happy. I feel like you will hear from them as well. Yeah, I feel like they're just being isolated right now, an isolated Pisces. Moon Honey, thank you for the super chat. I pick up on an extreme amount of anxiety from the collective today. I have Chiron in my 12th house with the North Node in Gemini. I was wanting confirmation that the ritual I performed helped the collective. You have the Devil here and the Five of Cups, like feeling it, feeling this toxic energy. Ace of Swords, victory. So I would say yes, definitely. I mean, to me, if we put the intention out there in the first place, then it's probably going to help. So I would say yes, for sure. Next, you say, is this a change in direction? Thank you again, Moon Honey. You say, is this a change in direction you picked up on? King of Swords, Three Wands. Three Wands, change in direction or moving in a new direction. So I would definitely say yes, for sure. Shared sentience, hello. You say, cards from idea. If it's poopy, totally okay. I can handle it. Thank you. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups here, Queen of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you should do it even with that Eight of Cups. Seven of Pentacles is just like delayed results, so it might just take a little bit of time, whatever your idea is. Eight of Cups is like walking away from something. Well, I guess technically it is walking away from something in the first place. Queen of Swords, taking authority, but really becoming an authority to me. I feel like you've had the Queen of Swords before. As well. Two Wands, taking the lead. Two Wands to me is always like a good thing in general. So yeah, I like it. Three of Pentacles, showing off your work. So I would say yes. I feel like it'll take time, but I would definitely do whatever your idea is. Lonnie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Anything good coming soon with the Gemini? Nine of Wands here, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I would say don't give up on this here for sure. The Nine of Wands is like needing to see something through to the end, kind of. Not really. To me, like more the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands is. But to me, this is like not giving up on something. And that Ten of Pentacles is definitely a good card for like, success, good things coming in, everything you want. So I would say yes. I like that. All right. Let me just scroll this back here. All right. Makisha, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I have a new adventure knocking on my door. Should I go in on it? Yep, definitely. No doubt about it. Knight of Wands, definitely. Four Wands, needing to commit to this. It will provide more freedom. And will I have enough funds to fund it? I would say yes. The world could say people could help you, or it could say you will find a way. So, and it's a card reaching a goal. So, yes, definitely. Ruby, you say, what's coming in for me? Knight of Pentacles, something very slow is what I feel like saying to you. So it could be love, but just like slowly coming in for you here. Strength, I feel like you need to be patient. It could be financial as well if you're like looking for a job or something, but I feel like something's coming in for you here slowly. I do like it. Definitely could be love. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, something that you don't expect is what I'd say there. Honey Orc, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will the vacation together go well enough to share an address? Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords, I would say don't rush into this, but I would say yes. To me, this is very good. Ace of Wands, Passion, New Beginning. The Knight of Swords also would be moving, so I would say yes, I like that a lot. I wouldn't rush, though. Sabrina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say cards for the week. You have the King of Cups here, the Page of Wands. So this to me is just like good feelings. King of Cups came up quite a bit. I've only done half the weekly readings for next week, but the King of Cups came up a few times that I remember. I feel like it's just emotional well-being in a lot of ways. The King of Cups to me represents us kind of, to me a little bit. It's also like a card of needing to control your emotions or needing to use your emotions to attract things that you want into your life. Or it kind of says like your emotional state is what is going to determine how well your week goes, right? So keep it positive. Page of Wands, this could be good as well, because that could be like having the opportunity to socialize. So maybe you're getting the opportunity to socialize. Maybe you're just getting some sort of surprise opportunity that you desire with that card. Yeah, Justice, more balance coming in for you as well. Love it. Let's see here. Stacy Randall, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What kind of relationship do me and Jay have? Chariot, Victory, Ace of Pentacles. It's like someone needs to take control here. Like if you're hoping this turns into a relationship, I feel like I've said this to you before. It's like someone needs to take control with the Chariot. Ace of Pentacles just says that like an offer needs to be made in the situation. To me, this represents something needing to be grounded in reality when these two cards come up together. Not really what these cards necessarily mean, but that's kind of what's popping into my head here. The Ace of Pentacles is like a journey needs to be started. Aces are 0. They represent, in a lot of ways, they just represent potential, something that has a lot of potential, something that we need to accept. But it's like the problem with two people is it's like both people have to accept this for it to develop into something, is what I would say. So, yeah, like I said, Page of Cups, a love offer needs to be made, or an offer needs to be made. So I feel like it could be something, but it's like someone has to make the offer. So that's that. I think I got everybody. Just so everybody knows, I would say don't super chat until the end, everybody, because I'm probably not gonna be able to find your super chat if you do. I have no clue what's going on with YouTube, but I have no other way. Oh my god. Maybe we might be in luck. Let's see. Never mind. We're all set, people. I found a new way to do this, so. There we go. Never mind. Butch, hello, by the way. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Tracy, hello. Casey, hello. And anyone else in here? I have no idea. Blessed Love, hello. Thank you for being here. Brandy, hello. Nancy, hello. Welcome, everybody. Maisha, hello. I can close out all this other stuff. But welcome to another episode of Chris Has Had Way Too Much Coffee. And also, it's episode number 2 of Chris Needs to Order Food. So you might see me looking over here trying to get my food order in so I can actually eat. But that's that. Karen, hello. Thank you for being here. Butch, happy Easter. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here as always. Let's see. Is Sandy here? Sandy, hello, if you are here. And Rebecca, welcome. Thank you for being here. Hey, let's get this show on the road because I'm going to keep babbling if I don't stop. So, Casey, hello. Hey, even worse than that, I had this thing on Top Chat, which is like the worst. But tonight, people, we are going to use, I'm going to show you what we're going to use in just a second. But we are going to use this deck right here, the Radiant Wise Tarot, just so everybody knows. And we're also going to be using this deck right here. You might have to pause it to type this one in if you're interested in this deck. It is on Amazon, but I have no way. I don't know how to pronounce that. So there you go. Jake eats too much. You bet. He eats all day long. It's ridiculous. I eat once a day. Jake eats 20 times a day. Jan, happy Easter. Thank you for being here. Lynette, hello. But, all right, let's get started here. We are going to get started with Aries. So let's see what we have for Easter, for everybody, for the day after Easter, I should say. All right, Aries, let's see what is going on for you here, Aries and Aries. Aries, you have the Judge card and you also have the Fiend card. So I do feel like for some of you that in the past you've been dealing with like backstabbing type of jealousy behavior, that type of stuff here. I'm getting like, especially if you're in the public eye, I feel like you could have been dealing with this. For some of you, I feel like you were picked for something that you didn't necessarily want to be picked for. I mean, that's literally the message that's popping into my head with these two cards. So, very weird. Right? I feel like for some of you, this could be like one of those things where, like I said, I feel like some of you could be dealing with jealousy, backstabbing, like all that other stuff. But I also feel like some of you, this could be like maybe you were picked to, maybe you're an essential employee. Maybe everybody else got to stay home, right? Like I feel like that type of thing here. It's like you were picked for something that isn't that great. Like I'm getting like weird things popping into my head here, like no good deed goes unpunished is popping into my head, like sayings like that. So that's what I'd say here. The good news is you have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you will see rewards if you have been dealing with something like this. I feel like for some of you, I'm also getting like a change in your attitude as well. I feel like you are changing your attitude. I'm not saying you have an attitude, Aries, but I feel like you are changing your attitude for the better. That's what's popping into my head. And I feel like it will lead to better results in pretty much all areas of your life. And I feel like it'll lead to more happiness as well. For others, I feel like for some reason that some of you could be moving away from like a love situation. It's weird because like I'm getting like breakup, like I feel like it already happened in the past. Like you've already gone through a separation. You've already gone through a breakup, but I feel like you have finally hit that point where you finally truly feel like you have moved on. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like this is like a total new beginning in love, if that makes sense. I feel like you just feel like you have kind of finally decided to move on. You have the Four of Pentacles here as well, which would represent kind of like holding on to something, but I really feel like this is saying that you are kind of moving on to new stability here. I feel like there's a lot of financial stability coming in for you as well. I also feel like if you are an essential employee and maybe you got screwed, maybe you were one of the lucky ones that got picked to work, I feel like you could be getting some financial benefits, or there could be some financial benefits that you didn't necessarily see coming, and I feel like that could be very good for you as well. But that's what I got for you, Aries. I like that. I feel pretty good about that. So thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you, Taurus people. Taurus, you have the jealousy card and the widower card here. So kind of funny that I said like the jealousy thing to Aries, and you're right next to Aries. For some of you, I feel like you could be dealing with a third-party situation here, or you could be in a third-party situation, and I feel like, that somebody, you could be dealing with jealousy issues if that is the case. For others of you, I feel like this is like your past life here. So I feel like for some of you, you are kind of like letting a past life go. It could be like maybe where you worked, or it could be maybe like you are moving on to a new business or something like that. It feels like work to me for some reason. So I feel like saying business past life. So I feel like maybe you worked in a certain field or something like that. And it's like now you're going to be doing something new. So I feel like you're kind of like maybe changing careers, changing businesses, changing jobs, pretty much all that stuff here with these two cards. Next, you have the Nine of Cups. I feel like there's wish fulfillment coming in for you, so I like to see that. To me, this is just like satisfaction. For some reason, I feel like this card here, Three of Cups, we're going to come back to this, Taurus, but for some reason, I feel like this is saying you need to take things to the next level. I feel like these cards are saying don't get stuck here. Like Nine of Cups, not a bad card, definitely getting something you wish for, getting something you want, and it is a card of satisfaction, but it's just a card of satisfaction. It's just a card of being satisfied. There's like nothing extra, so I feel like for some of you it's like there's more. I feel like this is saying the sky's the limit. There's more potential for you to experience like more than just being satisfied, but I feel like you have to kind of like push it here. Three Cups could represent a billion different things. You could say, like, maybe you have a business. Maybe you need to hire people. Obviously, right now that may not be possible, but Three Cups could say maybe you need to hire people, and that could help bring the business up to the next level and bring you up to the next level. For others, it could represent needing to, learn from other people so you can take your business to the next level as well. Like a lot of people, every time I say this, people always come at me in my comments and say, oh, it's not all about money. I'm like, okay, great. You know what? Donate all your money then. But to me, we should be doing the best we possibly can, no matter what we're doing. So it's like, if you don't care care about money, that's fine. I'm not going to judge you for that or anything like that. Number one, you could donate it all to me. I'll take it, all of it. I want to be a trillionaire, so I'll take all the abundance that I can possibly handle if you don't care about money. Or you could donate it to someone who really needs it, or you could take the money and reinvest it back into your business. I always tell people, it's like these cards, cards want us to exceed our expectations. The reason is because the universe is like, you need to do the best you possibly can. If hiring other people or helping other people in some way, or allowing other people to help you grow is going to do that, then that's what I would do. I also feel like this could be talking about like wanting to celebrate, wanting to be with people. So I feel like in a lot of ways you want to be with like other people. Maybe you can't. So I feel like you're kind of like finding ways to do that here is what I'd say to you, Taurus. But love it. Thank you, Taurus. All right, Gemini. Let's see what is going on for you here. Gemini people. Gemini, you have the officer card and the thief card. So I feel like for some of you, this is a little bit of a scary reading. I'm not going to lie, Gemini. This is what I'm going to say to you. You had the Knight of Swords in your weekly reading. I'm pretty sure you did. And your weekly reading will be out on Tuesday. By the way, I have a new schedule for the weekly readings. The schedule is down below in the description. And the schedule will rotate monthly, just so everybody knows. So not everybody will always be going last and things like that. But I feel like this is saying that someone could come, like I feel like this is like a wolf in sheep's clothing is what's popping into my head here, Gemini. The good news is I feel like you can see right through it. So I would make sure to like trust your intuition. I feel like you need to make sure to trust your kind of like feelings about someone here with these cards. For others, I feel like this could be literal. Like if someone has stolen something from you, I literally feel like there could be like a police officer getting involved in this situation here. So I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with something like more along those lines, like legal. I would be careful. Like I said, I don't like to deliver these like challenging negative readings like this where there's like something weird going on, but I would definitely like keep yourself protected and lock your doors and all that other stuff. Hide your kids, hide your wife, right? Next you have the Five of Wands and the Ten of Swords as well. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be, competition, conflict. Ten of Swords is like a rock bottom moment. So like I said, I would lock your doors with these cards here, Gemini. I feel like for others of you that this could be kind of like you moving away from this conflict and competition. Ten of Swords, a lot of people read this as a very challenging card. My thing with the Ten of Swords is that tens represent the end. They are the end. It's over. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you're moving away from something that causes conflict here. Yeah, new beginning. So again, this isn't as scary as I thought here, Gemini. I feel like this could just be some sort of new beginning for you. I feel like this could just be some sort of creative new beginning. You're probably like moving away from something here. I would be careful of anybody that's too handsy in love. This to me is like sexual energy. So for some of you, this could be someone who's, maybe they're coming in as an upstanding modern gentleman, right, with the officer card, but maybe they're really just trying to steal something. I got to keep it PG on YouTube, so I can't say what I want to say, but you know exactly what I'm talking about, Gemini. And if you don't, ask your mom when you get older. But I feel like for a lot of you, that's what it could be. For others, I feel like there's just a new beginning coming in for you here as well. Somebody was asking, like, why is the energy, why is there all this hidden energy and things like that as well? So I wanted to just double check the chart here, and we still have this square between Saturn and Uranus, which is pretty weird. And not only that, Uranus and Mars. Not really hidden energy, but, could bring up some of this, like, weirdness that we are kind of, like, experiencing right now. So that's what I would say there. But there you go. Thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. Let's see what we have for you, Cancer people. Cancer. Cancer, you have the letter here and the house. So I feel like for some of you, you could be getting a letter delivered to your house. Congratulations. I feel like for others that this could be you getting a stimulus check. What do you know? So maybe if you're waiting for your check, maybe you're getting it. Probably going to be direct deposited, but, still could, kind of be a letter that's coming in for you here. For others, I feel like this is communication that you've been waiting for. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Swords. It's like someone is like wanting it to come in and tell the truth. The weird thing that's popping into my head for you here, Cancer, is I feel like the truth that they're telling is the truth that they want to tell. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's about them. So I feel like if someone is coming in to tell you the truth, whether it's about love, or relationship, whatever, it's almost like it's their truth, but it's not like necessarily the truth, right? It's not necessarily like something that is, it's not necessarily something that is the actual truth. Like, I feel like it's a truth that benefits them. So I would be very careful of accepting that truth, is what I would say here. Next, you have the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like a lot of luck coming in here for you. I feel like this could be like a turning point in your life as well. It's because you took the lead on something with this Queen of Swords. This to me says you are taking authority. Really crazy. Again, I think it was Libra's weekly reading had a ton of queens showing up in the reading. Having like multiple queens or a lot of queens in a reading could represent kind of accepting some sort, kind of like becoming an authority, or the step before authority. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be like a turning point in career or business, and it could be you kind of like becoming an authority or trying to gain an authority position, if that makes sense. So definitely like that. And finally, you have the Queen of Swords here. So I feel like for some of you, this is like authority. Like I said, step before authority. I keep getting this truth thing with this card as well. So I would be careful of the whole truth thing that I was talking about at the beginning. I also feel like this could be you kind of like accepting something. This card to me is a card of like self-sufficient energy, being able to take care of yourself, knowing that you know. So if there's like a turning point in your life with that Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this is saying you are more than capable of handling this turning point. You're more than capable of grabbing onto this turning point. So love it there, Cancer. Thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Let's see what is going on for you, Leo people. And Leo, you have the card of hope, and you have the card of malady, so sickness, illness, something like that. So I feel like for some of you, there's like hope. This could be like healing in a situation. Maybe you're seeing the world kind of healing as well. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you could see things healing in life in general. I feel like for others that this is you kind of being set free. Really weird. On this card, she's holding like an anchor. It's going to be impossible to see on this camera, but there's like a ship out in the sea here. So I feel like in a lot of ways, it's kind of like an anchor, something that's been holding you back for a very long time, is maybe being removed. So I feel like for a lot of you, something that's been holding you back for a long time is just kind of like going away. I also feel like saying that someone is taking their medicine with this sickness card. So this could be literal, but I feel like it's not literal. It's like you could be giving someone medicine, like words, to someone in your life. This could be like an ex or something like that. I really feel like you're giving someone like an earful here with this card. Next, you have the Hangman here. So I do feel like delays. I feel like a lot of you have experienced delays, or kind of like you have been held back. Like I said, I was like really paying attention to that anchor that was on that other card. And I feel like this is like saying that you could easily be set free by kind of like a change in perspective. So I feel like some of you need to kind of like have some sort of change in perspective. And I feel like you could be set free much, much faster than you think. I do feel like this is a positive delay. So I feel like I said the same thing to you last night as well, Leo. I feel like if you've had a delay or you experienced a delay, I feel like it's actually a good thing, even if it doesn't seem like it, because I feel like it's kind of bringing you some insight with this Hangman card. His head is glowing. It's like it kind of represents that he's taken a pause. He's taken some time to learn the facts about something, and that's what's popping into my head. And I feel like you've learned the facts about something, and look, boom. Nine of Pentacles, luxuries, being able to have the nicer things in life, being able to have the things that you desire, that you want here. So I feel in a lot of ways that this is like something you want coming in for you. And I also feel like this could be like luxuries coming in for you as well. I feel also that you're like grateful. I feel like you're feeling very happy. Like all those types of feelings are popping into my head. So I feel like there's a reason to feel those ways as well. So I do like to see that for you there, Leo. Yeah, the Fool, some sort of new beginning coming in for you here. So I feel like you're just like getting ready to set off on a journey, basically. And that's what I got for you, Leo. So thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo, let's see what is going on for you here, Virgo people. Virgo, you have the Lost you have the loss card and the gift card. So I feel for some of you that you could have lost something, but I feel like it was in the past. And I feel like it was actually a gift. So I almost get more kind of like blessing in disguise stuff here with these two cards. So I feel like for you, this could be more of like a blessing in disguise, where maybe you experienced a loss of something, could be like a person or could be a job, could be anything. And it's like, I feel like you're seeing the gift in that situation. So that's all I'm getting here, Virgo, is just blessing in disguise. Next, you have the Ten of Wands here. So it's like you've come to the end of this very long journey. A blessing in disguise is like a zit right here, right, Virgo? So a blessing in disguise is like you experience a bunch of pain and then you pop the zit and it's like there's the release, right? So I feel like this is a zit for you here, Virgo. I feel like you have experienced some sort of like pain for a while, probably because of some sort of loss, and I feel like this is the release that you have been hoping for with the Ten of Wands. Next, you have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like it's getting you started on something new. Eight of Pentacles is like you getting ready, or it says you are ready to get back out into the world. It says you are ready to have new experiences. You are ready to kind of like go experience new things. You're ready to put the work into life or into business, or whatever it is that you want to do. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this is saying that you are kind of like ready. Maybe you were hurt in love, and maybe you see the blessing in disguise in love, and now you are kind of ready to get back out there. Same thing in work as well. I feel like some of you could have lost a job, or maybe you just haven't been able to get the right job as well. And I feel like this is saying that you are kind of I feel like this is saying that now you're ready to get back out there, Virgo. Seven of Pentacles, definitely a change. I feel like this is a work change, is what I would say to you, Virgo. I feel like you're leveling up, but this is something you've waited for a very long period of time. Like, I feel like to me, this is almost like something that you are owed, is like the feeling that I have here. So, yeah, that could be exciting for you. I feel like there could be more money or pretty much anything coming in here. So, love it. Thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. Let's see what we have for you, Libra people. And Libra. Libra, you have the falseness card and the death card. As always, Libra, your weekly reading had a lot of like truth in the reading. So I feel like could be a lot of truths coming in for you from people in your life, and that could just end the falseness. I feel like there's just a death to falseness here with these cards. I feel like there is a death in like some sort of situation like that. In other ways, I feel like this is saying that I feel like you need to not get distracted, is what's popping into my head here, Libra, with these two cards. This card here, there's like a cat that's like fighting a snake, but I feel like saying the snake is not important. I feel like you need to go, work on whatever you're working on. I feel like this is a distraction, so I feel like saying just be careful that you don't get distracted with these two cards. Next, you have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is saying one-track mind here, Libra. I feel like you need to pick something, focus on it, see it through to the end. Again, Knight of Pentacles to me is the card of seeing something through to the end, completing something basically with this card. It is a card that kind of guarantees success. I feel like some of you could feel trapped or bound to something that you feel like you have to complete. This could be some sort of obligation, is what's popping into my head here, Libra. So I do feel like you could be dealing with like certain obligations or something along those lines. But I feel like you need to see, I feel like it'll be worth it. This to me says it'll be worth the work. For others, I feel like you feel bound or trapped to someone here, like a person. And I want to clarify, King of Swords here, Queen of Pentacles. It's like, I feel like for some of you, I feel like you want a new option in love or a new choice in love, is what I'd say to you. So for some of you, I feel like you want a new choice in love, or maybe you're finally ready to have a new option in love at this time. I feel like someone makes you feel like uncomfortable, in a certain way. I feel like they're like smothering, but not in a sexy way, what I'm saying here, Libra. So I feel like you're trying to get away from something here. But there you go, Libra. Thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we have for you, Scorpio people. And Scorpio, you have the Fidelity card and the Desire card, so that's spicy. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that I feel like you need to be loyal at this time. I feel like you are loyal. I do feel like some of you, I feel like this could be about like someone else. I feel like someone is very loyal to you. So if you're wondering if someone is cheating, I would say no. I feel like they desire you very strongly. I feel like someone is about to make it known that I feel like they're making their interest known to you with the Page of Wands here. So I feel like for some of you, someone is like making their interest in you known with that card. And I feel like they could be like coming towards you. Could be a fire sign, by the way. Could also be a water sign as well. You have the King of Cups here. So that's what I get there. Next, you have the Page of Wands. Like I said, I feel like someone is making their desire known here. I feel like it's going to take time. Yeah, patience. I wanted to clarify that. So Temperance, I feel like you're going to have to be patient for this to happen. But I feel like for some of you, this is like saying that someone is going to take their time coming towards you. For others, I feel like you're waiting for a situation to change. So some of you might be like interested in someone who is married, or maybe they're in a relationship. I do feel like their relationship could be coming to an end, but I feel like it's just not yet, just hasn't happened yet. For others, I feel like you could be like hoping for love here, and it's just not coming in yet. So I feel like it's gonna come in, but just not yet. For others, I feel like this could be wanting to socialize, but again, being stuck inside. Next, you have the King of Cups here and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, definitely love charging in for you here. This is interest coming in for you here, Scorpio. So I feel like there's someone who's very interested in you coming in. I feel like they're very passionate, a lot of desire. You have the Desire card here, Desire as well on the Knight of Wands. And I feel like it could be a water sign. It's definitely someone who is like very fiery, very passionate. King of Cups, like love, happiness, good things coming in for you. So I feel like there's just like a very strong relationship coming in for you here if you're looking for love. If you're not looking for love, by the way, this to me here, all of this would say that you could be working on a passion project, something that makes you very happy with the King of Cups. And if you do that, you will probably be very successful with this Knight of Wands. So love it. Thank you, Scorpio. Sag, let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius people. Sagittarius. Sag, you have the anger and misfortune card. I feel like it's saying don't put energy into anger or getting angry about things. I feel like it will lead to misfortune. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying avoid kind of like anger, avoid rushing to anger as well. I'm almost getting like Knight of Swords here. Knight of Swords is a rush to judgment, but it could be wrong, It could be one of those things where you get angry over nothing. So I feel like this is saying no rushing to anger, no rushing to judgment about something. I feel like that will lead to misfortune. For others of you, I feel like you're just slowly healing from some sort of misfortune that you've already experienced. So Sagittarius, your readings have not been easy for a long time, right? Definitely challenges coming up, definitely all sorts of stuff like that coming up. So I feel like you've had your share of challenges is what I'm saying. I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you are kind of putting the work in to heal from these challenges. I feel like you are trying to kind of like improve your situation here with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Wands, you showing up here. So I feel like you're putting the energy in to fix your misfortunes, literally. I mean, that's just literally what I feel like you're doing, plain and simple. Next, you have the Six of Pentacles here. Knight of Swords. You can't make this stuff up. What did I say? Knight of Swords, right? So I feel like some of you, this is saying no rushing to judgment because it's just going to cause problems. It's going to cause, literally, this is the same exact thing. This and this same exact thing. I really don't need to repeat myself, right? So I'd say no rushing to judgment, no rushing to anger. I feel like things are actually turning around. Things are probably better than they appear, So I feel like some of you just need to not rush into this feeling right here. For others, like I said, this could be like a false person, is what I'm getting. This Knight of Swords. It could be one of those things where it's like someone is screaming that the sky is falling when it actually isn't, right? So, that's what I would say here with this Knight of Swords. It's like, probably, I feel like saying the truth is in between is what I feel like saying to you, Sagittarius. That's like the first thing that's popping into my head here with all of this. So I feel like if you feel like the sky is falling, or if someone is telling you that the sky is falling, I feel like the truth is somewhere in the middle. So I wouldn't I wouldn't rush to anger, judgment. I feel like it'll just lead to misfortune. So I would say no panicking at this time. That's what I got for you, Sag. So thank you, Sagittarius. Capricorn, let's see what we have for you, Capricorn. Capricorn people. Capricorn, you have the lover and money. So I feel like for some of you, you could have a rich lover coming in for you. Good for you, Capricorn, is what I'm going to say. You could also just be making money, and that could attract love into your life. So I feel like for some of you, you could just be kind of attracting money. For some of you, I feel like you love money. Who doesn't? So, well, I do. But I feel like you could just love money. I feel like that's going to attract more money into your life as well. For others, I feel like you could almost be finding something that could be valuable. So some of you, it's like this type of energy here to me, Capricorn, could say that like maybe you maybe you need money, but it's like maybe you have things in your house, or maybe you have things around you that you could be selling, and this could bring in more money. So I feel like for a lot of you that this could be money or more finances coming in, and yeah, I love it. That looks amazing. Next, you have the Magician card here. You can have whatever you want, right? So I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying use your powers of manifestation to attract what you want into your life. I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying, use your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. Like, I feel like you need to use your communication abilities here, is what I'd say, and your spiritual abilities as well, Capricorn. So I feel like in a lot of ways, you need to mix the two things together. But I feel like it's saying use your words here with this Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, definitely a victory, but I feel like this Ace of Swords is saying look at both sides of an issue. Look at how you can take advantage of both sides of something that you're trying to work towards. For a lot of you, for some reason, I feel like you're like trying to work towards a job. I feel like maybe if you've been having a hard time getting a job, I feel like just the way you're presenting yourself isn't the right way. Like I feel like there's some way where you could figure out like what the person that's hiring really wants, in an employee. And I feel like you could just be that person with the Magician right away, and then boom, you have a job. Same thing in love as well. I'm not suggesting that you are going to put on some sort of show in love to attract love into your life and that you're going to be fake, but maybe they're just things that you're not showing about yourself that someone would find very attractive, and maybe you just don't think it's important. So I feel like this is saying, look at what things that you have that you don't know you have. I feel like I said that with the selling thing as well. So I feel like there's just like a bunch of things that you have that you just don't think are special. And I feel like you need to let those things out. That's going to just lead to all sorts of good things for you. So love it, Capricorn. Thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius. Let's see here. Aquarius, you have the marriage card and the thought card. I think some of you are thinking about getting married. So there you go. I feel like some of you could be thinking about getting married here, probably in the future. For others, I feel like you thought you were going to get married to a person, and boom, Five of Cups, sadness. So you could have been left out in the cold, or you could have been, brought to tears or sadness because someone walked away from you here, Aquarius, or maybe you thought you were going to have a deep connection with someone and you didn't with this Five of Cups. And then you have the Three of Wands as well. And I feel like this is saying, like, you are now looking into the future, hoping to find love in the future. Probably someone who's honest, not a liar, right, with the Seven of Swords. I also feel like this could be talking about teamwork as well. I feel like there are people who could help you who could help take these burdens away from you. These swords are burdens. Like, he's trying to carry 7 swords on his own, stupid, right? Number one, you should never carry a sword by the blade right here. So I literally feel like it's saying, that you could be carrying swords by the blade figuratively, and you could be only hurting yourself. So for some of you, I feel like you need to get help with your burdens, or people could be wanting to help you with burdens. This could also be like truths that are coming out that kind of cut, like truths that kind of hurt. But the Three of Wands says, there might be some uncomfortable truths coming out in your life at this time. But at the same time, it will probably lead to, your ships coming in the future, you moving on to something much better. 10 of Pentacles, moving on to something much, much better here, Aquarius. So, love it, Aquarius. That looks pretty good to me. So, thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Let's see what we have for you here, Pisces people. And Pisces, you have the Sweetheart card and the message card. So I feel like some of you could be getting a message from your sweetheart here with these two cards, and that would be nice. For others, I feel like this could be love, of course, coming in for you. Could be messages of love, like I said. For others, I feel like you could be getting like a gift from the universe here is what's popping into my head. There's like money falling off of this card here, Pisces, but I almost feel like it's kind of like you are having like finding a gift from the universe, but I feel like it's like through messages that come into your head. So I feel like you need to like trust your intuition here. I feel like you could be getting intuitive messages, intuitive gifts. I feel like you could be getting, pretty much, anything like that. So I feel like your intuition is kind of your like inner voice is what's going to lead to these gifts. So it's not like a literal gift. It's like, to me, this is probably like some sort of action that you're going to have to take here, but it's like the universe is giving you a direction is what I feel like saying to you. So I feel like if you haven't known what to do in any area of your life, it's like you're getting a direction here. Next, you have the Star and the Three of Swords. For number one, this combination to me says watch your health, for sure. Pisces, take care of yourself this week. Three of Swords to me is a warning card. It just says watch your health. It says take care to, make sure to drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, all that other stuff. Star to me is a card of rest, relaxation, renewal. So a lot of you could be kind of like going through a renewal period. I definitely feel some sort of wish coming in for you here, Pisces, with the Star card. So I feel like some of you could be getting a wish or getting something that you want here is what I'd say. Yeah, something is coming in very quickly. More communication. Like I said, definitely trust your intuition with these cards. I feel like things are growing, things are sprouting for you, Pisces. But I feel like, again, like it's going to require some sort of action. Again, if you don't know what to do, I feel like you need to listen to your inner voice. Maybe you need some meditation time. Maybe you need some rest and relaxation time. Pretty much anything with that Star card. Then you have this Three of Swords here, and the King of Wands could be a separation from a fire sign. So some of you could be separating from a fire sign here. This could also be like trying to figure out where to put your heart here. Yeah, it's like fears, Pisces. I feel like some of you, this to me says that, here, let's put it this way. King of Wands is like the most wholehearted energy, is like raising something like a baby, wanting to put all your energy into something. Three of Swords is like sadness, fears, or worries about putting your whole heart into something. The Moon, the fears about telling yourself that you're not going to be able to manifest something that you want into your life. I feel like you just need to get rid of these two cards here and just do this. King of Wands. I feel like if you want something, just get it. Plain and simple. I feel like you, Pisces, need to have that attitude right now. I don't think this matters. I don't even think this exists right here, these two things here. Obviously, if you're going through a separation or something from a fire sign, then this definitely does exist. But for the most part, I feel like this is saying you need to focus on putting all your heart and soul into something so that you can be very successful. And I feel like you will be, Pisces. So that's what I'd say to you there. I like it. But anyway, thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. So let's do it. Cards 1, 2, and 3 here, people. 1, 2, and 3. And let's see what we get here. 1, 2, and 3. And let's see here. And all right, we are ready to go. 1, 2, and 3. If you pick card number 1, you have the Fool card here and the Knight of Swords. So I feel like definitely time to take a leap of faith. I feel like you need to run towards something. It's like you have an idea, you have something you want. This to me says take the leap of faith, jump towards it, just do it. So I feel like this is like definitely a go type of energy right here. So I feel like it's time to go, time to get started. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Two of Pentacles and the Moon here. It's like, I feel like in some ways that this is about needing to let go of something and needing to, it's almost like I feel, if you pick card number 2, I feel like you have two things here. Very strange, the way I feel about this. It's like, I feel like you have two things in your hands. Maybe you don't realize that you have two things in your hands. I feel like the Moon is like saying, you could be afraid to let go of one thing to have the other. So I feel like for some of you, it's like, you just need to let go of one of these pentacles. I feel like you need to let go of one thing. so that you can have something else really great here. But I feel like you need to almost make a choice with these cards. I do feel like there could be fears there, but I feel like the second you make your choice, then things will kind of clear. I feel like the moon will go down. For some of you, I almost feel like you have something that's like not so great and something that is really great, is what I feel like saying. Very weird message. This could be a relationship, it could be a business, it could be a job, it could be anything. But it's like you have one thing that you're like holding on to that isn't so great, but it's like maybe you actually have it. Maybe the other thing you kind of have, maybe the great thing you kind of have, but it's like maybe it requires some sort of sacrifice or walking away from something or something like that. Very weird, but that's what I get there. And finally, for card number 3 of the Hierophant, Ace of Pentacles, marriage. Ace of Pentacles to me is the path to marriage. Hierophant is marriage. So I feel like if you pick card number 3, you could be getting married. You could be with a person that you're getting married to. It could be an offer for marriage or an offer for love that will lead to marriage. Pretty much anything here with these 2 cards. For others, I feel like this could just be a job offer. So it's like if you're waiting for a job, it could be a job. Even during this whole, quarantine type situation, it could still be a job or something like that. So love it. So thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. I will take questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will stick around and try to answer as many people as I possibly can. KC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say cards for Sandy Rose because I love her. Sandy Rose, you have the 3 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. A wish coming in for you, Sandy. And 3 of Cups, celebration. So this to me looks like some sort of celebration coming in for you, Sandy. I like it a lot. Gail, thank you for the super chat. You say patiently awaiting Pisces. Thank you, Gail, for waiting. Gail, if you have a question, pop it in down below. Moon Honey, thank you for the super chat. Moon Honey, if you could pop your question in down below, that would be great. There's no way I'm going to be able to go back and find it. The chat just won't let me go back that far. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Rich, what now? Love money. I love musicians. P.S. I know you're not a doctor, but I'm feeling sick. Not a full-blown plague sick, but sick. Health cards. 8 of Wands, Ace of Swords. I feel like you'll be fine, is what I'd say to you here. JC, 8 of Wands, success. Ace of Swords, victory. I feel like things will be fine. And, so that's what I'd say there. Robin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my husband have a safe trip to Kentucky? I would say yes, lovers. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, very lucky. Just a positive energy. Even the lovers. The lovers doesn't have to mean love. It just means like a positive energy. And the Wheel of Fortune, luck. So yes, for sure. Robin, thank you again for the super chat. You say, does admin look and like my virtual classroom? Teacher right here, and 3 wands. I would say yes. So I feel like they are very satisfied. I feel like they're satisfied with the whole thing. So, yes, is what I'd say to you. Casey, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say Venus retrograde in Gemini. What does this mean for me in Nirvani and any other Geminis? For you Geminis, that would be like in your first house, depending on when you were born. But what it just means, Venus retrograde in your own sign, is it just means that your appearance could be changing, or you could be thinking of changes you want to make to your appearance. No surgery, no tattoos. No. You can have medical surgery, but no cosmetic surgery during Venus retrograde, especially if it's in your first house. No tattoos, nothing permanent, no bangs, ladies. You're not going to want to get bangs during Venus retrograde. Probably it's a bad idea for most people before Venus retrograde. It's super bad idea during Venus retrograde. So, but mostly it's going to have to do with your appearance, how other people see you. But you could just be undergoing some changes. You probably won't change during Venus retrograde. You'll probably change after, but it's like things will be brought to your attention. Venus retrograde isn't that big of a deal. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, today's Scorpio love reading felt like it resonated. I'm a moon in Scorpio. Am I crazy, or does it apply to my love life? Yeah, I feel like it definitely applies to your love life here. Yeah, definitely. Trust your intuition is what I'd say here with the High Priestess. Queen of Cups here. So, yeah, I feel like this could be very good for you, Cynthia. So, yeah, I do feel like it applies. Yes, definitely. To me, the moon is who you are. So, yes, for sure. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my landlord let me get a dog Maybe not is what I'd say here. I feel like saying yes with the Strength card. Nine of Swords would say no, but this could just be worries that you're not going to, that they're going to say no. But the Strength card is like if you're patient. Yeah, I feel like they could. So, yeah. George, thank you for the super chat as always. Really appreciate it. Cards for the week. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you as well. You have the World card here and the Emperor. Like a pretty straightforward week is what I'd say. The World is really good, George. You know, it could represent probably wanting to get out, like into the world, obviously. But it's a card of kind of like reaching goals, being successful. The Emperor just kind of like according to plan card. So I feel like it'll be kind of just a week that goes according to plan. KM, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will a restraining order be granted against my ex Capricorn? He's out of control. Yes, definitely. Sorry to hear that, by the way. But I would say yes, definitely. Four of Swords could be could definitely be kind of like a restraining order in a certain way because it's like a break, you know? So it kind of like puts a break on them, if that makes sense, in the star. So I would say yes, for sure. Lynette says, can we add no mullets to the dudes and dudettes? Yeah, no mullets. No mullets, people. Rose, help. Rose, thank you for the super chat. You have the King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. This to me is like saying commit to something new, like commit to a new path. Queen of Pentacles to me is a card called the Crossroads. So, you know, I call it the Crossroads. So to me, it says you are at a crossroads. You are trying to make a decision. It says pick the new path. King of Wands just says like commit to something new is what I'd say there. Allman, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my art reach up to me? I feel like you're waiting. I would say, like, I feel like saying yes. I feel like I've said yes to you in the past, but I feel like it's going to take a really long time, is what I'd say. So, like, it's like, you know, should you wait is what I really feel like the question is, and the answer is probably no. So, because I feel like it's going to take a while. Lynette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say messages for the week in love, health, and career. Now you have the Four Wands here, the Chariot. Some sort of victory coming in for you this week is what I'd say here. I feel like this is really good for you. So obviously really good cards. For love, this could be like meeting someone to marry, or it could be finding someone to marry. But this is definitely like wanting more freedom or wanting to be free. But I feel like there's a lot of freedom coming in for you here. I like it. That looks really, really good. For sure. Susie, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I make money tomorrow? How will it go? Yes, 10 of Cups. Love it. Fortune after difficulty. Like, really good card. This is a card of celebration as well. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like things will go really well for you. Hey, did Moon Honey ever pop their question in down below? Moon Honey, I didn't. I can't go backwards in the chat. So, if you could put your question in down below, that would be great. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. No one should ever get bangs over the age of 3. There you go. Annette Atkins, thank you for the super chat. Annette, if you could pop your question in down below, that would be great. Susie, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, cards for love. How is my love life looking? King Cups, definitely could be love. Magician, I feel like you can have whatever you want. Use your powers of manifestation to, attract love into your life. The King of Cups is love entering into your life. So definitely love coming in for you. Could be a water sign. Moon Honey, thank you again for the super chat. Had a dream last night about the Five of Pentacles and the Devil and the Lovers. Is this dream going to be a premonition I'll have when I feel extreme anxiety from collective or something similar? I would say, you say here, I'll have when I feel extreme anxiety from a collective. I don't really feel like it is. King of Pentacles is a card of stability. Like, King of Pentacles to me is a card of safety. So in a lot of ways, to me, it says like things are, you know, actually working out fine. The Page of Wands is, you know, I do consider the Wands cards to be pretty much, pretty intuitive is what I'd say to you. But to me, it's more emotionally intuitive, like, empathic is the word I was looking for. So, to me, this is more like being empathic or kind of picking up on that type of energy, if that makes sense. So I hope that answers your question. All right. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say 8 of Wands and Ace of Swords equals message of harsh truth. It could. I feel like you'll have to be patient is what I'd say here. But I don't know. I feel like there's a positive truth coming in for you. If nothing else, you have the sun. Happiness, celebration, good news, good things coming in. Eleni, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How David currently feels about me. Death Seven of Swords. This is like an ending. So it's like, I feel like maybe they feel like this situation is over at this time. That doesn't mean it is. It just means that's how they feel at this time. So that's what I'd say there. Lionheart, hello. Thank you for the super chat. I'm working with my boss tonight. Card, please. Ten of Pentacles. Love it. Very good for money. So I feel like this could be good for money. Eight of Swords, probably just having the boss there with the Eight of Swords. But Ten of Pentacles, really good card. So I feel like things will go well. Beliefs become reality. Hello. Should I stick with my mentor or go on my own way in business? This is you going on your own way, for sure. No doubt about it. You have the mentor here as well. So, but I feel like you're ready, is what I'd say here. It's like, I feel like the mentor will always be there, you know? I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is like saying, if you're willing to put the work in, you will see things through to the end. You won't need the mentor, you know? And you say, general clarity or info on career. You are finding your own inner clarity here. Three of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of success and good things coming in for you here. That Hermit is like doing some soul searching, but I feel like this is something that you have done. Is like soul searching or looking into things, basically. That Three of Pentacles is kind of like showing off your work. So I feel like there's success here. I like it. Casey, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. 3 cards for the week. Water for Chris. Yes, please. And cards for Pops and Stacy. I forgot that. For the week, you have the Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands here. It's like, need to make a decision, is what I would say to you. Two of Swords, trust your intuition. Page of Pentacles, like good news coming in for you here on the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like there's good news coming in. Knight of Wands, I feel like it could be about something that you're passionate about. I also feel like this could be you taking action on something. Two of Swords, like no action. Page of Pentacles, like the thought, the idea popping into your head. Knight of Wands, taking action on something. So I like it. Water. It's time for some pond water, people. So let's do it. Somebody asked if I ordered food. No, I forgot that whole entire time, and I probably missed my chance is what really happened. So probably not. I've been trying to order food for like 2 weeks now. That's that. All right. And for Pops has the Eight of Cups and the Empress heading towards abundance. I like that. Moving towards something beautiful. Eight of Cups, not needing to stop overthinking with the Eight of Cups there. For Mom, we have the Six of Cups and Five of Cups. Look at all these Cups cards. Five of Cups, sadness, needing to not cry over spilt milk. Six of Cups, thinking about when things were easier. This, to me, is like saying things are getting harder. Look at it. How crazy is this? 6, 5, 4. Four of Cups, trying to manifest like something in her life. Yeah, 6 of Wands, success. I feel like there's like good news coming in here as well for Mom. So, love it. All right. Robin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I have good transformation May 5th? Yep, definitely is what I'd say here. Yeah, definitely. Knight of Cups is like a dream. So, yes, for sure. Tana, thank you for the super chat. What is my cousin hiding from me? It could be like something legal is what I would say here. I feel like they're not opening up about it is what I'd say, but it could be like some sort of legal matter or something like that. Did I say thank you, Tana? I don't know, but thank you. I really appreciate it. KC, thank you again. A card for Jackie Stewart. Jackie Stewart, you have the Two of Wands here. So, like, this is you taking your personal power back. So I feel like you are feeling very motivated is a word. That's not what this card means, but I am getting motivation here. I feel like you're feeling very motivated, very driven, like wanting to be very successful. Veronica, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, can I get some cards for next week? 10 of Wands here. 8 of Pentacles. Work. Pretty straightforward work week. It's like experiencing a burden of like having to work if you have to work. And the 8 of Pentacles, mastering a craft, like working on something or just like putting the work into something. So I feel like you're just like working is what I'd say there. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say you pulled Ace of Swords, 8 of Wands before health. That's why I asked. Just not sure those cards are good news, but we shall see. Yeah, I mean, to me they are, is what I'd say. And then you have the Sun, is what I'd say there. Gail, I don't know. I'm not into the whole angel thing. I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask that question to because I have no clue. is what I would say to you. You know, I believe in it. I'm not against it or anything like that. I'm just the wrong person to ask. April, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, can you pull a card for my 16-year-old son, Gavin, please? 5 of Wands, conflict, 7 of Pentacles. I feel like Gavin needs patience is what I would say here with these cards. Like, I feel like things are growing, things are changing for him, but I feel like he wants it to happen faster is what I'd say here. This to me, I'm getting delays here, which is very weird. Five of Wands is normally a conflict competition, but I'm feeling delays here. It's like he wants things to change faster or whatever. I feel like it's happening. Like, I feel like his, any changes that he desires or any growth that he desires is happening, but just not as quickly as he would like here. Yeah, Tower. It's like maybe he's experienced some back steps. I wouldn't say like a total Tower moment, but maybe some like setbacks, and then maybe he's had to like rework some things. But he's 16. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Maybe he needs something to work on. I feel like he needs somewhere to dump his energy with the Ace of Wands as well, is what I'm getting. I feel like he'll be very successful. So I like that a lot. All right, hold on 1 second, people. Let me get a new deck going here, and we will keep answering questions. All right. Donna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Donna, you say here card for this week. You have the Six of Pentacles and the World. I love it. Six of Pentacles. I'm just getting luck on this card for some reason. The World is like reaching some goals, or kind of like, it could be you stepping through a portal, experiencing some sort of transformation here. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, like having a choice. You could just be very busy, is what I would say here with this card. And, to me, this is also a card of success as well. So, yeah, that's what I'd say there. TDP, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How did my interview go? Will I get the job? Boss here, Eight of Swords. I would say probably, I feel like you're still waiting, if I'm being honest with you, TDP. So I would say no, if I'm being honest here. Maisie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the work week ahead. Three of Swords, Six of Cups. Three of Swords is just like sadness, probably that you have to go into work, or that you have to work in the first place. Six of Cups is happiness, though, the opposite. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you are looking for something new, or maybe you have a desire to look for something new in the future, is what I'd say here with these cards. Pilar, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Scorpio, worth waiting for. I would say no. I mean, to me, nobody's worth waiting for this year. I've been saying this for like 2 years at least, right? That pretty much nobody is worth waiting for right now. There's too much potential as far as love is concerned. So if someone is like, not making decisions in love, then it's probably time to not wait, is what I'd say. There's just too much potential, and it's like you're limiting yourself as well. I keep warning, people, like I always say, I understand why people get mad at me when I say, no, your ex is not coming back, or because I always say exes aren't coming back, and people always get mad. I always say, it's like, don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger, number one. Number two, it's like, you can make your own decisions. If you want to take them back, that's fine. Number three, it's like the problem is like we should not be limiting ourselves right now. That's why I say don't take your ex back, because it's like with the astrology we have right now, if we limit ourselves, the universe is like, okay, well, you're dumb. And also, if this is what you're limiting to yourself to, this is what you're going to get. It's like the universe is very cut and dry. The universe doesn't care right now. So it's like one of those things where the energy I feel is like if we limit ourselves to something that isn't good for us, then then we're just going to get more of that times 1,000, and our lives are going to suck. So this is why I say these things, because I care. Trust me, if I didn't care, I'd be out there saying, oh, your ex is coming back every single week to every single person. I would have 300,000 subs, right? And I wouldn't have to be going live every single night. But I actually do care, and I have a conscience, so I can't do that. So yeah, that's what I'd say there. Rant over. All right, where the hell was I? Pilar, you also say money card here. Seven of Swords, let go of your fears. Two of Swords, I feel like more action financially, Pilar, is what I'd say to you. Casey, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. J Moss card. J Moss has the Judgment card. Listen to your intuition here, is what I'd say. I'm getting intuition, but I'm also getting like inner calling as well. So I feel like you could be feeling pulled to do something. I feel like you need to do it. Yeah, I feel like it'll lead to a turnaround as well. So that's that. Danny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the week. Danny, you have the Four of Wands here, Chariot. It's like wanting, freedom like everybody else. How crazy is this? I didn't use this deck tonight. I used the Golden Tarot, but not this one. And it's like, this was, this came up, I feel, for someone else. But this is like wanting freedom, wanting to take control, wanting some sort of victory. I feel like there is a victory coming in for you. Could even be love that leads to marriage as well. Susie, thank you so much for the kind words, and thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Gail, thank you for the super chat. You say, should I contact my former boss? Seven of Cups here, Nine of Swords. I would say no with these cards. Like, I feel like you could with the Seven of Cups. Nine of Swords is like worries, though. Gail here, Seven of Wands. Like, I feel like if you're gonna do it, is what I'd say. Like, too many fears here. 2 sevens to me, Gail, is internal fears that don't exist. The Nine of Swords, like a nightmare, or like worrying about some sort of nightmare, or feeling like you are in a nightmare, right? So in a lot of ways, I feel like this is saying let go of your fears and just do it. So I do feel like you could do it, but I feel like the outcome is kind of like up in the air, in a lot of ways. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say no one is mad at you. I have a weakness for my exes. I hear you. Good for you. Nancy, I'm pretty sure I just pulled a love card for you like a few seconds ago. You might be behind. In the chat. I'm not sure, but if you are not behind, if you are hearing me right now, then I would go back like 6 minutes or something like that. You asked for a love card. I don't remember which one it was in here, but pretty sure I answered you. But let me know if I didn't. All right. Lil asks, should I move to California with Sagittarius or stay in New York? I'm a Pisces. I would stay, is what I would say to you here with these cards. I feel like you should stay. Elaine, I got a call from my friend Russ. What are their intentions? Yeah, I feel like they find you sexy, is what I would say here. So, it's up to you, is what I feel like saying. I feel like the choice is yours. All right. Love 2020, Amazing Life, hello. Is the final edit of my CV good? Yeah, I feel like it is. Abundance here. I feel like an abundance. So, yeah, really good for work. So, yes. Carry me home. Did my BF have his... Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Did my BF have his female friend at his house this weekend? King of Pentacles, Three of Wands here, Queen of Pentacles. I would say no. I feel like this is you being skeptical of him, is what I would say here, right? You have the Three of Wands here as well. Three of Wands is like saying you will find out in the future. It is a card of foresight as well. But in a lot of ways, this is going to sound super weird, but I feel like it's saying don't make this happen. Like, it's like you could be like making it happen by attracting it in here. I would say no. I would say no. There's no cards of like deception or anything like that going on here, is what I'd say. So that's that. All right. I will answer a few more questions here, people, before I take off. So if you have a question, feel free to pop it in down below. And I will try to answer as many questions as I possibly can, as always. Let's see if they fixed this thing yet. I don't think so. Let's see here. Nope. Okay, that solves that problem. Never mind. Fatima, you say, will we both be very happy and satisfied after getting married? Yes. Literally the card of happiness and satisfaction after marriage. Literally. So, yes, definitely. Amal, I dated this Libra guy 1 month ago. Then the quarantine started and no one knew since. Should I wait for him? Yeah, I feel like you could be patient in these types of situations. Again, I know I said earlier, I know I was saying earlier, don't wait for someone. But what I mean by don't wait for someone is it's like if you are dating someone but if they're like not committing, like don't wait for that person. If you're like thinking about waiting for an ex, you're on crack, don't do it. Don't wait for an ex. But I would say if it's like a person you were dating and the quarantine screwed things up, then fine. You could absolutely wait. It's like that. That's not really waiting. That's just, having to deal with the quarantine. Carolyn, a card. You have the Page of Swords. I feel like it's time for you to be curious here. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Queen of Swords, you being very independent. To me, this is like a card of like you being independent, you also being kind of like taking it's like the step before authority. Knight of Wands, to me this could be love coming in for you here with the Knight of Wands. To me the Knight of Wands is like passion, but this could be love coming in for you. It could be like someone who's very passionate about you coming in. I would put your sword down if you're looking for love. Nine of Cups, some sort of wish, Nicole, coming in for you. I like it. That looks good. Annette Atkins, can I get a card for overall energies? You have the Justice card. I feel like things are just balancing out for you here, is what I'd say. So I feel like there's just balance coming in for you. I like it. Steven, thank you for the super chat as always, Steven. Really appreciate it. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Magician. Steven, this to me is like saying that you have put a lot of work into something. Eight of Pentacles, like mastering a craft, but it could also be love. Like maybe you've been putting a lot of energy into love or something like that. Ten of Swords is like sadness, basically, but, Ten of Swords is like rock bottom moment, or it could be like feeling like you're, you've hit rock bottom or something like that. But it's really a card of like death, like the death card. It says that you have come to the end of difficulties and challenges, and now there's like a new path that goes up here, and it's like now it's time to step off on a new path. You have the Magician, a new beginning. So I feel like you have all the talents, skills, and abilities you need right now, Steven, to get whatever you want, whether it's love, business, money, whatever you're working on here. I feel like you're feeling left out in the cold. I feel like kind of like, I wouldn't say necessarily sadness, but maybe you are feeling like things aren't fair, or maybe you're feeling like things should be more fair, and all this other stuff. But I feel like you need to use some sort of talents you have, or you need to like try something new with this Magician card. I feel like you're using the wrong tools, is what I feel like saying. I feel like you have, look at this star. I feel like this is a wish coming in for you, Steven. But I feel like you need to use your skills with that card there. That's what I'd say to you. I like it. That looks really good. All right. All right. I will take, Karen, hello, you say, what's the next step of R towards L? Strength, patience, I would be patient. This is like some sort of display of strength, so it could be like flirting, showing off, something like that. So I feel like there could be steps taken there, is what I'd say to you. Or there will be steps taken. All right. Did I miss Lorna? No. Okay, very good. I guess not. Blessed Mercy, hello, it was a great Easter. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut this off here. So, thank you everyone for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, make sure to, I have the water sign weeklies coming out tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to, you can go set a reminder on those if you want to make sure to be reminded when they come out. I definitely recommend everybody does that because of YouTube. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night.